a rainy, cool Vlogmas day 7. We're having a very slow start to the day. It's mid-morning and we're still hanging around at the apartment. It's pretty tricky for me to be filming as I am embroidering because my eyesight's pretty crappy and I'm either having to film from the side and peer at the work or film from behind the camera and peer at the work. But as you can see, I'm getting to the end. I'm on the last large section of the white, and I'll just have his little butt to do and a couple of stitches on his foot, and then I have to do all this black outlining with one strand of the black floss, and it'll be ready to frame. I've seen some people soak and dry their work after it's finished. I don't know if that's essential. I may do that, I don't know. Keep having to pause to untwist my thread. We're both feeling a little hungry, so I think it's probably time we headed out to find some lunch soon. So I'm going to have to pull myself away from this very addictive activity. I think what I'm going to have to do is go to Hirschners.com and see if they have any Christmas cross-stitch kits on sale, which, let's face it, they should be by now at this time of December, and maybe pick up a couple more. There's a lot of thread on the back now, and in some places I notice I'm pulling through a bit of another colour with my white thread. So I'm getting a little shadow of pink where there's red behind it. But I'm not going to fret about that. We walked a seashore path from the harbour in Victoria along to Esquimalt. We found a massive, massive arbutus tree, like the ones we were seeing at Malahat yesterday, but way bigger. They have such cool branches. Some of these are floating homes. And this is the one here, the grey hold one. I'm sure I've seen on tiny homes on YouTube. There, just zoomed in a bit. That looks so familiar. So that little walk along the waterfront path was about 2 hours. It was pretty flat and it was very scenic, and it was long. And on the way back, I was complaining about how my hips were getting sore. And Mr. Stitches just teased me because he's 2 years older than me and he wasn't having any problems. In fact, it's his birthday on Saturday. He's going to be 63. We fly back home on his birthday. So I told him I had more fat to carry, so, it was harder work. Isn't that right, Mr. Stitches? So that was fun to do, and we walked about 12,000 steps today. So I'm hoping we burnt off at least part of the donut intake from lunch. The second time of eating those donuts wasn't as divine as the first time of eating the donuts, and we've decided that we'll just have dessert at Green Cuisine tomorrow. They've got so many desserts to try. I think we just need to stay here for like 3 months so that we can eat everything from Green Cuisine and just try every single thing, especially the bars and the cakes and the cookies. So whilst it was a little cool and a little windy at times along the edge of the sea, the exercise kept us warm, and I was absolutely roasting by the time I got home. And I am going to sit on the couch and finish the movie that I started watching earlier this afternoon, which was totally cheesy. What was it called? Family Switch or something, where the mum and the dad switch bodies with the daughter and the son. And in fact, even the baby switches with the dog. So the baby is behaving like a dog and the dog is behaving like the baby, toddling around on its back legs, and it's totally stupid. It's a bit like that movie Freaky Friday. It was a book and it was made into a movie about 30 years ago. And I don't know if you've ever seen that one, but it's a bit like that, except instead of just the mum and the daughter switching place, it's the whole family. So it's kind of predictable as to how badly it's going to go when the daughter is the daughter is a soccer player who wants to get onto the national team, and of course the mum has to play the soccer game for her, and the mum is supposed to be pitching this really important contract, and the daughter has to do it and of course messes it up. So it's all a bit predictable, but it happens around Christmas, so it's a sort of cheesy Christmas Netflix movie. Yeah, no brain work involved. You wouldn't believe how many random compliments I've had on that fleece Granny Square sweater. I've been wearing it around town on the days when I haven't been wearing my buffalo plaid hoodie, and so many people have complimented it. It's been very funny. Sometimes I've been wearing the beanie that goes with it as well. I've had the full set on. In fact, I could have done with a hat on today. It's a bit cold around the ears next to the sea sometimes. It's getting dark out there. It's not very late. We haven't even had any supper yet, but I'm going to finish it up here for Vlogmas Day 7. And so I will be able to upload this a little earlier today. So thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow.